Sometimes when I look at really powerful cards, I just wonder, why isn't this card expensive? I mean, it literally has the ability to completely shut out decks like Sky Striker, Pendulum Magician, a Trickstar, Gouki, basically any deck that's reliant on a singular spell card. This card can completely shut it out of the game. Now, it has seen a little bit of a price increase, and I want to thank that due to players. I think a lot of them are catching on to this card, but I don't think enough. Now, it did have 4 prints, the latest one being Astro Pack 6, but we're in OTS now, so that is still a pretty old print of the card itself, and I think that it's really powerful. It can spell your opponent's doom. I'm TheCaliEffect, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, then go and destroy that subscribe button. But more importantly, you can also hit that notification bell because, well, we just too strong. I want to give a special shout out to all of my Patreons. You guys are nothing less of amazing. I actually went ahead and used some of the money that you guys have been using to support the channel to buy a new microphone. I want to know down below in the comment section, how does this sound? I'm still working on it. It's a completely different microphone than your average Snowball, so it's pretty awesome. One more thing I want to talk about is that if you guys are looking forward to or looking to get into the best community of all time, then go ahead and check out my Discord. There are some awesome people. You got guys like Unbound, T8 Jones. You got some really cool guys that will help you on your strategies or just sit there and chill and kick it with you. Just so many awesome things going on right now. But enough of my rambling. Without further ado, I present to you, this card will shut down Sky Strikers, period. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys did not know that I was cursed to always give out the card's name before I start talking about it, I think this card would seal the deal that it spells doom on just about any deck that is heavily reliant on spell cards. God damn it, I didn't set the whole card's name. Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell is an extraordinarily awesome card. It debuted inside of the set known as Invasion of Chaos, which is, I want to say, oh my gosh, is a 13-year-old set. So it's essentially a 13-year-old card, and again, its last print was in Astro Pack 5, so it's a very old card. I'm going to read its last updated text, and it says, when a spell card is activated, discard one spell card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that. And if you do that, your opponent cannot activate spell cards with that name for the rest of the duel. This card is phenomenal. I just don't understand why people aren't playing more of this card, because it completely shuts down in the Gouki matchup. You can hit Gouki rematch, and that is a very powerful card for Goukis. More importantly, you hit those Sky Strikers, you start hitting that mobilize engage, then that opponent can't gain that advantage, which means you can probably out advantage them. In True Draco, you hit Dragonic Diagram or any of the heritage cards, it can be pretty problematic. In Trickstar, you hit Light Stage, and oh my god, it might just be a totally different ball game. That is 6 cards already out of their main deck that is completely useless. Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell, I can see why it isn't a little bit popular. It does require you to discard a spell card, but now that you look back at it, there's a lot of decks that play a lot of spell cards, and just to see them, you can get rid of that dead terraforming because you've already seen your field spell cards. You can get rid of that once per turn card that you drew twice of, or cough cough. The infamous Desires into the second Desires becomes a discard fodder for Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell. I'm telling you guys, this card is really good. Now, with every upside, there is obviously a downside. It is a counter trap, meaning that if you are going first, that would be the best way to play it. And also on top of that, the card is limited on what it can do. You have to have a spell card in your hand, and if you're negating a one of, you're not really doing much. So for example, if you're negating a card like Monster Reborn, I mean, it's really hard to recur spell cards back into your hand. Not impossible, just hard. So negating a card like that really isn't working in its favor for Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell. Right now, looking at Curse Seal's price, it's a little bit everywhere. You can get some lightly played for around $1, but looking deeper into it, they're about $2, around $2 for some near minty fresh ones. Now, their original price was 67 cents, which is the reason why I say, okay, I see Yu-Gi-Oh players are picking up on this card a little bit. It's going up just a little bit, but it's not going up how I think it should go up if everybody did have their play set. I really think that people should pick up this before it's a little too late. At the very worst, it's a very safe investment, seeing that you're probably not going to waste more than $6 on a playset. And more importantly, it can really shut down those spell-reliant decks. And as long as spells are a powerful mechanic into the game, which they'll always be, then Curse, Seal, or Forbidden Spell will always have a little place or a little time to shine in almost every single format. We're starting to look at a format where spell cards are getting more and more powerful, and you can start playing 3 of them for your archetype specific deck. So Curse, Seal, or Forbidden Spell just might seal and forbid the next card coming out that might be important, if not already the cards that are out. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, I wanted to give a special shout out to my boy Unbound that runs the Discord server, mainly because if there isn't any gameplay, he tried his ass off to get some gameplay. So to show you guys, so we could have something to see. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, how does my new sound like? I'm still working on it, guys, but let me know. But most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.